Good afternoon, CFM. This is Coach Matt with our Monday workout. Let's begin today with 3 rounds through 12 calories, your choice, row, bike, or ski, 10 reps of a heel-toe rock. When you finish the heel-toe rock, I want you to put a mini band on around your knees, and I always like to try to flatten it out around my knees so it's not like bunched up in a bundle. Take my squat width stance, and we're gonna do 10 air squats, and we're just alternating left, right as we go down, up, one knee up, down, up, other knee up, down, up, one knee up, down, up, other knee up, right? And try to keep the band in approximately the same spot as you do that. After that, take the band off, and we're doing some frog hops. Only jump as high as you can control the landing on the frog hops. So jump, land softly, jump, land softly. No matter what you do, whether you pull your knees up high or just barely jump off the ground, touch your fingertips between your feet. So we're kind of trying to be like a frog here, and then jumping as high as you can jump with good control on the landing. Last one is some handstand kick-ups, right? Practice that. You can either do 5 of those, do a couple wall walk-ups. No more than 20-30 seconds doing those though. Just wanna get upside down, put some pressure on your hands a little bit before we get started. When you finish all 3 of your rounds, get your back squat warm-ups in. So I like to say, we always start it with the bar slightly lower than your shoulders so that you can pick it up. And one thing, if you're right kind of on the bubble between 2 dots, make sure I would pick the lower one, right? Because you don't wanna get tired on your squats and then pick it up and have to get up on your tippy toes to get it back in the rack. Right? But we're doing 5 sets of 2. This is our heaviest that we will go in the strength training cycle for the back squats on this round of it, on this one, second of 3. And then your superset is a band trunk rotations. So a couple different ways you can do this, but in any way you stand, I want you to have your arms and your torso rotate through 180 degrees or as close to that as you can manage. So right now my feet are kind of in line with the band, and I'm going to reach way across my body to grab that band, right? Get a little tension, and then I'm rotating all the way around, trying to wrap it around my torso, and then back to the starting position, right? And then wrap it around my torso again, and back to the starting position. And when I finished 8 reps on that side, I'll just mirror my stance on the opposite side again, reaching way across my body, rotating, wrapping it around my lats on that side, okay? 8 reps of that. If you wanna play with different foot stances, you can do a stagger stance, forward, inside foot forward or reverse, or you can do the power stance, whatever you'd like to do, but make sure you do the same stance on both sides. So if you do inside foot forward on the right, then make sure you swap to inside forward on the left, okay? When you're finished with the back squats, we have a 3-round workout that is for quality, but it is in the format of a 4-time workout. So I want you to push the pace as much as you feel like pushing it, but the box jumps will be the thing that you gotta watch out for. So we're coming off of leg work, right? And then we're going right into 10 reps of a higher than average height box jump, right? So make sure when you jump, you don't clip your toes and scuff your shin or hit your hand on the box when you jump, but think like jump, land, full extension of the hips, and then either jump or step down for 10 reps. Then we're gonna do 8 reps of our Bulgarian split squat. So on this one, try really hard at the bottom to have your knee touching the ground or a pad or an elevated surface of some sort, and your front shin vertical, and then we're just pushing up with that front leg primarily. The back leg is mostly just for balance. The front leg is what is doing the majority of the work on that. And then we're gonna do a variation on the push-up. So this is a one-legged push-up alternating right, left, right, left. So I'll start with the normal plank position. As I begin to go down, I'm pulling one foot up and trying to bring that knee to my elbow, and then pressing up and putting my feet back together. And then down other side, knee to the elbow, and then press back up, all right? And as you're doing this, try hard not to go down and like get your hips up in the air, but try to make your hips stay down low with the rest of your body, and then press up and bring your feet back together. So 12 total, or 6 on each side, and this is totally fine to do this on an elevated surface, right? It can make it a little bit easier both on the shoulders and on the hips, because it requires a little bit of hip mobility to get your knee up to your elbow outside of your body when your body's flat to the ground, all right? So that's our workout for today. Hope you have a great one. I'll see you guys on Tuesday.